It's time. It's the off season. There's been a lot of anticipation about this, but Venruki is once again going to be doing a tier list, okay? It has been literally months since we've done a tier list. So we've got it ready to go. And I want you guys to help me out because I'm not 100% on all the specs, but all of us have been playing the pre-patch non-stop. I'm going to go ahead and drag my my YouTube chat on here. So I'll put the YouTube chat here. You guys are going to help me figure this out, all right? We need to upload, or not my YouTube chat, sorry, my Twitch chat. Twitch chat is here. Twitch, you guys are going to help me make a tier list. And we're going to do this, okay? I got a note here. It says, your tier list will be flawed as long as we haven't been using the new tier list as. You're so right. This tier list, ladies and gentlemen, is not going to be perfect. This is what I currently think will be good, what feels better, what feels OP. And we'll make updates throughout the season because there is a very good chance we're going to be getting a significant amount of patch notes. So this is subject to change. Just so you guys know. Let's go through the list. Resto Druid. So I've been playing a lot of Shuffle. I've basically just been playing Shuffle nonstop. So this tier list is more oriented towards Shuffle, but also 3v3. I think Resto Druid seems really solid. It's one of the things I played against the most. I would say it's like a solid A tier, I think. I think Resto Druid seems like a solid A tier right now. It doesn't seem solid, right? Like really good kit in terms of crowd control. Obviously the tier sets are going to change. I'm not going to go into details on all the tier sets for all the specs, but overall Resto Druid seems really solid in the pre-patch. So yeah, I think it'll be a solid choice once again. Prez Evoker got some changes. I'm not exactly sure where to put Prez Evoker. They got to change to their Nullifying Shroud, which I think in some cases is going to be a buff. In some cases, it's going to be a nerf and it won't be as good. So, yeah, my prediction for Prez is it's going to be a solid A, I think. A solid A. Would you guys actually, would you put Prez a little bit below Druid? Nah, A. We'll put it at A. Okay, we'll do that. Paladin right now feels absolutely bananas. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Paladin was one of the best healers last season, and right now in the pre-patch it also feels crazy. I think I'm gonna put it in Omega OP, although I could put it in S. Yeah, I think if nothing changes for Paladin, they're gonna be insanely broken. I think they're S. Yeah, they're definitely S tier. Their mana's good, their healing's insane. Like, they might even be better than last season. Even though they lost Hallowed Ground, like, the amount they heal is absolutely crazy. Okay. Next up, we've got Mistweaver Monk. My personal favorite healer. The big change for Mistweaver Monk is they changed a talent called Vivacious Vivification, where basically you used to every 10 seconds, I think it was every 10 seconds, you get a free Vivify, and they changed it now so you only get a free instant Vivify when you Rising Sun Kick. So for the Rising Sun Kick build, I think Mistweaver Monks feel really solid still. I'd put them at A. I think they're going to be good. But for the Caster Monk build, it's not as good. So, but playing Mistweaver Monk, their healing feels really good. I've been enjoying it a lot, so I'll put it up there with Resto Druid, as well as Prez Evoker. I don't think I've played against many priests right now, so I might need chat's help a little bit with this one. They also buffed Revival, yeah, for Mistweaver Monks. Disc Priest, I think, like, after playing against Disc Priest, I think they feel pretty much the same, except they're a little bit less mana efficient. People were saying they're like very similar, except they're even just a little bit more, a little less mana efficient. We're gonna put Disc Priest here on B, and I think Holy Priest will be in a similar position. That's my guess. I'm not exactly sure about Holy Priest. Maybe Holy Priest should be up at A, but I'm gonna put it here for now. That's what I don't get why these guys buffed Holy Paladins and nerfed Disc Priest. Well, it's mostly PvE. And there's probably gonna be more changes soon, so. A live tier list. Resto Druid is S tier. Wait, you would put Resto Druid up there? Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you think Resto Druid is up there with Paladin? No way, right? Do you think Resto Druid is better than Mistweaver Monk? I'm not sure. Like, Is that all the healers? Oh, Resto Shaman. Resto Shaman will probably be B tier again. I think it'll be with like Holy Priest and Disc Priest, in my opinion. Resto Shaman is with tanks, and I main it. Cedar thinks they'll be insane. Resto Druid, yeah, we'll wait to see. I think for now, I think this is a fairly accurate healer tier list. I think this looks solid. You might be able to make some changes to like Holy Priest, put it up. Maybe you could put Holy Priest above Resto Shaman. But I think this is probably pretty similar. I think this is good. Like all the healers I feel like feel decent. The only one that feels like OP I think is Paladin. I almost guarantee you that Paladins will get nerfed. Now, do you guys want to do melee DPS next or caster DPS? What do you want? Casters, casters, casters? Okay, casters. Go through the list. Boomkin. Boomkin? I actually think Boomkins are not that bad. I don't think they're bad at all. I'm going to put them at A tier. I feel like they're very solid. When you talk to like really good balanced druid players, they like when I talk to Rudar, I feel like I trust Rudar's opinion. I think he feels like they're pretty solid. And I think going into the next patch, I think they have really good tier 2, so they might even feel better once that comes out. I think balance is going to be really good. Devastation Evoker, I think is also a very solid A. Rudar looked really good this week when I versed him. Yeah. All right. I think Dev Evoker as well. I wouldn't put it at S tier, but really good. Devastation Evoker last season was really solid. I feel like it's looking just as good. His ret range DPS? It is, yeah, but I'm not going to put it. I won't do that. Aug Evoker. So, Aug Evoker, surprisingly, I thought was actually insanely good. I'm not going to lie. Like, last season, I think Aug Evoker was actually slept on. I think there were certain games, certain lobbies in certain games where they were actually, like, borderline OP. They did really well. And I played it myself. I did great on it. I think I ended the season at, like, 2,700 MMR. Like, barely ever playing it. I'm actually going to put Aug at B tier. I don't think it's that bad. No! I just spilled water everywhere! Guys, we got some technical difficulties. One sec. Next up, we have BM Hunter. I think BM Hunter is a solid A. It seems to be doing really, really solid damage. Lots of crowd control. Yeah, I think BM Hunter is really, really, really good. It could, honestly, we could be putting some of these specs maybe even up to S tier. But I won't do that for now. I'm going to put BM Hunter at a solid A. To me, A is really good. Like an A is like 9 out of 10 kind of thing, you know? S is basically like almost 10 out of 10. And Omega OP. You guys are going to see what deserves to be there. BM Hunter damage is already good. It got around a 10% damage buff. So yeah, I would definitely say it's A. BM Hunter might be S tier. Hog, you're the BM Hunter expert. Like, would you put it at S tier? I'll put it at A for now. I might change my mind later. All right, Marksmanship Hunter. Marksmanship Hunter, I think, could go up to S tier. What do you guys think about Marksmanship Hunter? My gut is saying S tier for Marks. The burst of Marksmanship Hunter is absolutely wild. After seeing what Mez did with MM didn't feel as strong as last season. It's still squishy. All right, so it's a solid A there with BM Hunter. BM Hunter and A is a good place to be with like Boomies and Dev Evoker. Like, that's a good spot to be. Survival Hunter. I'd put Survival Hunter at B. Quite honestly. I'd put Survival Hunter at B for the time being. I haven't really seen too much of Survival, and there's a chance that it's A. I feel like Survival is outperforming last season. Could be A. You guys think so, huh? You think there's a chance it could be A? Or all the Hunter? Okay, fine. Survival slept on, but it could be really good. All right, we'll put Survival up there in A tier. You guys have convinced me. Now, Mage. I've had a chance to personally test all the Mage specs. Arcane Mage is the most broken thing in the game, in my opinion. Like right now, Arcane is completely disgusting. Now, I think Arcane won't be as good when it either A, inevitably gets nerfed because it has to be nerfed. It's completely disgusting. Or B, they don't have their 4-set. Because one of the things about Arcane right now is their 4-set is completely broken from last season with the new talent. So we'll wait. It's definitely mega OP. It might just be S tier, but yeah. Like after it gets changed, you know. Omega OP is just a matter of time for nerfs. So yeah, we do that. Matter of time. Matter of time. Days are numbered. Days are numbered. There we go. Days are numbered. Honestly, I feel like you could put Paladin up there. Days are numbered too. Like it's... Yeah, days are numbered. Honestly, I think Paladin... Actually, over Omega OP, I like the days are numbered. All right, Paladin's going up there too, because I don't think it's going to last, dude. Fire Mage, I think Fire Mage is going to be really good. Yeah, I think Fire Mage is definitely super solid. I kind of feel like Fire Mage is going to be the S tier mage spec. To be honest with you, I think Fire Mage will be the S tier mage spec. So why do you hate Paladins so much? Not about hating Paladins, man. What are you talking about? I also think Frost is very good right now too. I think Frost might be worse than Fire. The thing is, like, Frost Mage is getting a tier set that's based around Glacial, and I just don't think Glacial is good. There's definitely... I'm gonna go ahead and put Frost at A tier for now. It could be S tier. I don't know. It's definitely... I'll put it at high A tier. Like high A tier for now. Why do you hate Arcane so much? Yeah, nobody says that though, right? I put Paladin and days are numbered. Why do you hate Paladins? I don't hate Arcane Mage. TD already posted is playing Holy Paladin for the rest of War then. Yeah, that's because it's OP. All right, next up, Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest is also, I think, S tier right now. I think Shadow Priest is very, very good. The damage is high. They're still incredibly tanky. They just got some reworks. It's made them more bursty. I think I'm putting Shadow Priest at S tier. The thing is, I don't think they will necessarily be nerfed. They might. Ellie Shaman, I'm not sure about. What do you guys think about Ellie? I haven't seen enough from Ellie to be confident in putting them in S tier, but A tier for sure. You think they're S? You guys, I need more confirmation. Don't listen to Nocturnal. I'm going to put them at high A for now. The 4-set is OP. So you think it's going to be S tier? I'm going to put it at A for now. And remember, guys, I'll make changes to this list. All right, we'll get into the Warlock specs now. I actually think Demo is crazy good. It does a lot of damage. It's quite durable. As it stands right now, I think Demo is up there with like Fire Mage and Shadow Priest, in my opinion. I think it's insanely good. Very, very good. Demo is easy. D tier, easy. Yeah, whatever, bro. Your name is literally Demo Dream, LOL. If you're gonna sandbag, man, at least make it less obvious. All right, Affliction. I don't know how I feel about Affliction. They did get some buffs. They got a few buffs, right? I think I'll put them at A. I'll put them in A tier. And Destro, part of me wants to put Destro at S tier. But I think I'll put it down here at A. So, you guys look at A, like, it's a very solid group right now. You got Frost Mage. Frost Mage I'm not sure about. Ellie I'm also not sure about, but... yeah, I think Boomy, Dev, BM, Mark, Survival... Affliction and Destro are all kind of in that A list right now. Chaos Bolt's not even hitting as hard as Barrage. Yeah. Yo, D-Wilk, thanks for the sub, my man. This is a PvP list? It is, yep. It's my tier list. We haven't made a tier list in a while, so we're working on it. Guys, is there anything you guys that disagree with me so far? Do you think I'm totally off base with any of these yet? Or is this looking pretty solid? What do you guys think? Demo's not S. Demo is definitely S tier. I'm sorry, boys. I think Destro... I think Shadow Priest could go Omega OP. It's good. Good so far. Maybe Survival could be B, but yeah, pretty good for my opinion. Okay, cool. All right, let's keep going. We've got DKs. We've got DKs. I personally believe Frost DK's days are numbered. I think there's almost no shot they stay the way they are, to be honest with you. I mean, you're getting 5 billion Frost Strikes right now. I feel like they're broken as shit. Frost DKs are... Their days are numbered. 100%. If there's patch notes, I almost guarantee you that they're going to be nerfed. Now, Unholy, on the other hand, also feels... Unholy feels really good. Part of me wants to put Unholy at S tier. The damage seems really, really high right now. I would say it's either really high A or S tier. What do you guys think? Ross is giga broken in PV as well, so is Demo. Likely incoming nerfs. Yeah. You think days are numbered on Unholy? Really? You think it's like inevitably gonna get nerfed? A tier? All right, we'll put Unholy at A tier. I'll go with that. Havoc Demon Hunter. Havoc Demon Hunter I think is really good right now. I think it's insanely good. I think I would put it at A also. I think Demon Hunter, Havoc Demon Hunter in particular, was probably one of the most underrated specs last season. If you actually were paying attention to the ladder, Demon Hunter did insanely good. Like, it was grossly overrepresented. Demon Hunter might even be S tier. And I think their tier set is actually broken. You know what? I'm going to put them at S tier. I don't care. I'm going to be a little bold. I'm putting Havoc Demon Hunter at S tier. What do we think about Feral? How's Feral looking? I'm not too sure about this one. I fought against some Feral Druids that are really, really potent. Feral seems like good damage. Yeah, okay. Feral A tier, new set is buffing bleeds, etc. Mid A. All right, we'll put it at A. I'll put Feral at A. I feel good about that one. Next up, let's do Fury Warrior. Now, my own experience with Fury Warrior, they seem pretty good. People are saying they think they're S tier, though. I would put it at either A. I could be convinced of S, but I think I'll leave it at A for now. You guys think Fury Warrior is S tier? S tier, S tier. B. All right, we'll put it at A. I'm not sure about that one. Could be the Arms Warrior propaganda coming in hot, honestly. Arms Warrior, I feel like, is very similar. It got similar buffs to Fury, I think. So I think Fury and Arms Warrior are going to be at a similar power level. All right, let's get a little bit more controversial. I'm going to put Outlaw Rogue. How's Outlaw looking? My gut is to tell... Like, my gut wants me to put Outlaw at C tier. Like, ever since Outlaw lost its cooldown reduction, I feel like it's just the most clunky garbage spec. I don't know if I recommend Outlaw Rogue to anybody. I think Outlaw Rogue might be the most garbage, poorly designed spec in all of World of Warcraft, in my opinion. I'm going to put it at C tier. Yeah, I'm putting it at C tier. There might be some, like, if Waz plays it, it might be good or something like that, but I don't think if you're a normal player, you're going to have any kind of success on Outlaw. With that being said, I think Assassination Rogues got insane damage buffs. I think Assassination Rogues are going to see a big comeback, to be honest with you. I think Asa is going to be very good. I'm putting it at S tier. The amount of damage buffs Assassination Rogue got is out of control, so I think they're quite good. Putting them at S tier. Subtlety Rogue? What do you guys think? A or S for Subtlety Rogue? My gut is telling me, I was gonna say my gut is telling me A tier, but you guys are saying S? So if you're a good rogue, it's gonna be S tier? Stat bonus is pretty sick. All right. I've been convinced. Sub will be S tier. You know what you're doing? Sub is better than Asa. It's hit a big 4% to Envenom. Oh my god, Asa's broken. Those aren't the patch notes. 4% to Envenom? You think that's what the patch notes were? I'm pretty sure the patch notes are like 10% to... I think it was like 8% overall damage, 4% to Mutilate, 8% to Envenom, 8% to Rupture, 8% to Garrote. Like, I think the notes are more than that, dude. Enhancement Shaman, I'm putting down a B tier. I don't like Enhancement Shaman either, to be honest with you. I'm gonna put Enhancement Shaman in B tier. I think they're better than Outlaw Rogue, but I don't like them. Out of many of they maybe with some of the buffs, they'll go up to A tier, but I'm gonna leave them at B for now. TBD. When we make an updated tier list, guys. So as always, when we make an updated tier list, I'll bring up this old list and I'll say where I was wrong. So if you guys feel strongly about any of these, I'm happy to admit if I was wrong, and we'll take a look at what I thought. So this is kind of my prediction, and then the first week of the season after playing, and people are getting their 2 set and stuff like that, I'll make an updated one, and we'll look at what we got wrong. Ret Paladin, I think is S tier. I'm putting Ret Paladin up there. I know we're dumping a lot of stuff into S tier right now, but I think some of these melee are quite strong. So, I think Ret does... Ret is still going to do Ret things, except it just got above... It got a bunch of damage buffs. I think there's a very good chance that it also gets nerfed. We'll play some Ret today for sure. I'll show you guys. Like, I actually think Ret could just be days are numbered. I think it's almost inevitable that they get nerfed. I'll put it up there, sure. And then last but not least, Windwalker Monk. What do you guys think for Windwalker? Windwalker days are numbered? You think so? What do you mean by days are numbered? So just to be clear, once again, days are numbered basically means I think there's guaranteed these are going to get nerfed. There's a guarantee they're going to get nerfed. What would you guys put Windwalker at? A tier? You think it's up there with like Fury and Feral? I think Windwalker Monk is like kind of similar to Arms, Fury, Unholy, Feral. Like it's still like a 9 out of 10. Low-key, Windwalker Monk might be better in 3s than in Shuffle. But since this is kind of like... This is kind of based off Shuffle. It's also based off 3s a little bit, but yeah. I think Windwalker Monks are really solid. Which is good, to be honest, like... Alright, man, it feels good to make a tier list, dude. It's been a while, huh? This is definitely going to go on YouTube. Sorry that I spilt my water mid-prediction. But yeah, thank you guys for your help. Like I said, I'll make an updated one. I'll go through this and I'll admit where I was wrong. And we'll see what happens. But this is what I'm thinking for the start of the season. Why do you think Holy Paladin is OP? Because I played it. I played against it. It's completely broken. And honestly, this is not a bad like bell curve. I'm not gonna lie, like this is not a bad bell curve at all. Looks good. All right, proud of this. All right. We're back, boys. The season's starting. The tier lists are dropping. We're back.